May kailangan akong pindutin. Okay. Ayan. So can you still hear me po? Okay. Oh, okay naman, may naiintindihan naman si Miss Shams. Yay! Thank you. Nahahappy ako pag ganyan. Pag merong feeling ko may kausap ako. Kasi guys, sa screen ko, alam mo ba, yung nakikita ko lang yung PowerPoint ko. Sorry, medyo hindi ko kayo nakikita, but in my heart, I know that you are there. Charot. Okay, so ayan, let's move forward. So dun sa mga sinabi ko kanina, what else do our school offer to our senior high school students? Okay, so this po, you're familiar, nung panahon ko, OJT ang tawag. Pero ngayon sa inyo, I think it's immersion na. Immersion. Lahat na nagbago na. In ITCHI, yes, we do offer local and international OJT or hotel immersion. Okay, so that's practicum experiences and management training opportunities with partner hotels, local and abroad, plus a chance of being absorbed full time. Okay, so dun mo, mag-start ako dun sa dulo. Plus a chance of being absorbed full time. Everyone, I think majority sa inyo is afterwards your senior high school, right? You'd be 18 by then? Tama ako? No? Siguro yung iba 18 na or 19, yung iba 17 na magi-18, right? Are you now legally qualified to have work or mag-apply ng trabaho since you're already 18? Pwede na, di ba? Legal age na yung 18 years old. Yes. So with that, definitely you can now go ahead and apply for a job if you want to right after your senior high school. And we'd love to help you with that as well. But if you want to go to college, definitely okay na okay. But if you want to apply na for work, yes, we can do that for you as well. So international OJTs, guys. What you see in your screens are actually the last batch that we have been able to deploy to Thailand. Yes po, you heard it right, in Bangkok, Thailand. Specifically po in Amari Watergate hotel. That's a 5-star hotel in Bangkok, Thailand. So ito yung batch na yon na nakapag-OJT prior to the pandemic. So yan po yan sila. Maybe some of you, kilala sila. Mga taga Mandaluyong lang din po yung mga bagets na ito. So some of them have chosen to work na. Yung iba, tumuloy ng college. But then most of them are already working right now. So yan. Okay, ito pa. So that's international OJT. So we also have local immersion or OJT. So this is the example of the previous students, Pan Pacific Hotel. This is also a 5-star hotel in Manila. We also have Rockwell, Aruga by Rockwell. We also send OJTs there. Yan yung mga pictures na yan. And then of course, everyone, you're very familiar with this. One of the 5-star hotels here in Metro Manila, the Marco Polo Hotel. So we also send students there for their OJT. So yan sila. Ang saya, no? Ang sexy, ang gagwapo. And yan, ito. So ito yung sa Amari Watergate, Bangkok. So, as you know, in a 5-star hotel po, nandun na lahat sa loob nun. 'Di ba? Meron na yung restaurant, meron na dun anything that you can think of, nandun na yun sa loob. So, in a matter of 6 months na mag-OJT kayo, iikot kayo sa lahat ng departamento ng hotel na iyon. So, like for example, yan sila Eugene, sila Faith, they've been in Thailand and they have done their immersion there for 6 months. Okay. And so, Swadika. Oh, yan. Okay. So, another pictures as well. ng mga bagets doon. So yan. O di ba na-inspire ba kayo, guys? Naka-inspire ba? Ganda. Ganda talaga. Ayan. So, yan. So, yan. So, sinabi ko na yung OJT. Of course, we also have everyone job assistance. So, uh, the phrase speaks for itself. Of course, we'd love also to help you find a job right after. So, why? Because we are in partnership with local and international employment agencies. And what are those? We have Jobs Manila International, and then Jobs Manila Local Manpower Agency po. So we are in partners with them. They are our sister companies. So with the help of them, we can also endorse you na makahanap ng trabaho local and international. Of course, we have the Field Job Net, Philippine Job Net, and the World Cafe of Opportunities as well. We are in partners with these agencies for us to help our students find an opportunity to work in the Philippines or outside of the Philippines right after you graduate dito sa amin. Okay, sangkap pa from ano na to, kumbaga sa delivery, door to door na yung gagawin namin for our students. Okay, so this one guys, right now, since you will not be able to come here sa school, wala mo munang face-to-face classes, so I'd like to give you a virtual tour of the facilities or the simulators or the picture of ITCHI inside the school. Okay, so since we are this is a tech walk track, so usually ang ginagawa is dito pa lang sa school guys, you need not to wait for your immersion or OJT para ma-feel ninyo na talagang nandun na kayo sa isang 5-star hotel. No, dito pa lang sa loob ni ITCHI, you'd feel that, and when you go out to the real world sasabihin mo na, alam ko na to, nakita ko na to, na-experience ko na to sa ITCHI pa lang. Okay, so let me give you a little virtual tour ng facilities ni ITCHI. It's like checking in into a hotel. Okay, so mga bata pa kayo, siguro nag-check-in na kayo kasama si mama, si papa, mga kapatid. Okay, wag yung ibang bagay ha. Wag yun, baby pa kayo. Alright, so first guys, di ba pag enter ng hotel, front office agad ang makikita nyo. Yung mga nagagandahan at naggagapuhang receptionist. So you'll enter the hotel, go to the front office area. Same thing. This is the front office simulator of ITCHI. Okay, so yan, mag-check-in na kayo. Suite room po ang aming reservation. Good for 4 people. Okay na. Check-in na. Okay na kayo. So, medyo gutom na ako. Kumain muna tayo bago mag-check-in. Ayan. So, ayan yung mga nagagandahang receptionists na or front office people or personnel na nag-welcome sa inyo. Yan. Sample, guys. So, ayun na nga. Kakain na nga tayo kasi gutom ka na. So, punta na tayo sa restaurant. Okay, so this one guys is the food and beverage area ni ITCHI or simulator. So yan, so dito nyo gagawin yung demonstrations with the food and beverage. Okay, so nakakain na kayo. Si daddy nyo sabi, o sige kumain lang kayo dyan. Si papa, si tatay, si daddy mag one bottle of beer lang. O sige, saan pupunta si Papa? Mag-beer lang daw siya, isa lang naman or half lang ng bote. Yan, so food and beverage. Punta siya ng bartending simulator guys. So ito 'yon. Dito nyo naman gagawin yung inyong mga activities pertaining sa bartending. So yan yung mga bartenders natin. So guys, bartenders are not just for men ha. They're not just for guys. Women could do it too, if not better. Di ba? Oh, medyo bias ako doon. Women empowerment. But This job is not just for men, it's for everyone. Okay? So yan, bartending yan yung mga previous students na ginagawa nila yung kanilang mga activities sa bar. And of course, okay na nakakain na, busog na, punta na tayo sa inyong room. So magpapahinga na. So ito nang inyong na-reserve na suite room. Guys, this is now the housekeeping facility or simulator of ITCHI. So hopefully soon you'd be able to come here and see this in person. I would like to let you know that what you see is what you get. Pagpunta nyo dito, sasabihin ninyo, siguro, in fairness, hindi nang e-etcho si Miss Shams. Yun, ito talaga yung sinabi niya doon nung in-introduce niya si Ichi. So, yan. Yan. So, activities during housekeeping, yan. Meron ding laundry area. Of course, that's part of the housekeeping department. Ayan. So we also have yan kitchen. Meron din kaming kitchen since meron kaming cookery course dito sa ITCHI, guys. So yan, activities. Yan yung ano, 'di ba pre-pandemic alam niyo na wala pang social distancing, wala pang face mask, face shield. So yan 'yon, ang saya. But it's still masaya, masaya pa din naman kahit ganito na yung situation natin right now. We always find ways, sabi pa nga. Ayan, so bread and pastry. Meron din bread and pastry si Ichi. Yan, activities natin. We'll just go through that. Ito na. Lalo akong nagutom, sabi ko na, makikita ko yung picture na to. So yan, so for the bread and pastry, ito yung guys, yung umuso ngayon kasi nga maraming oras sa bahay, di ba? Si mami, si ate, kahit si kuya, si papa, hala, nag-bake, lahat na ubi pandesal, ubi cake. Oh my God, ayan. So, yung usong-uso ngayon. And of course, the lecture rooms, guys. Ito yan siya. Classrooms, Learning Resource Center. If you'd need to check on books, old school books, hindi lahat nasa cellphone na lang. If you'd still like to read, we have the Learning Resource Center. And then if you'd like to access the internet as well, we do have available computer units for you as well to use. Ayan. So we do have the locker and pantry as well. Yun. So yeah, hey. So if you have any questions for me, everyone, tagal ko ba? Sorry na. If you have any questions for me, I'd be here later on. I would love to answer or to accommodate your questions. So please note it down. I'll see you again later. But for now, please, for more updates and announcements and activities, please do not forget to follow, like us on Facebook. That's our official Facebook page, everyone. And you can also check us on YouTube. We also have a YouTube channel. We are actually live on in these two platforms right now. So you can also subscribe ITCHI on this on YouTube. So thank you, guys. I hope you learned something. I hope you na-inspire ka ng very, very light because when I say these things, when I discuss these things, lalong-lalo na sa mga bagets, I always feel inspired. So sana kayo din. Thank you, and I'd see you later. Thank you, ma'ams.
We make sure that learning is not boring here. We make sure that learning is fun. And students will learn a lot from it. Okay? And now let's start our let's start the talk, and to formally introduce our resource speaker for today, I would like to call on our documentation officer, Pauline N. Panen. So again, I would like to call on Pauline Panen, our documentation officer, to introduce our resource speaker for today. Right. So can I give a big hand of applause, everybody?
Thank you, Pao, for that very humbling introduction. And special mention pa yung mga anak ko. So, hi. I'm very happy to be here this morning. And thank you, students, parents, and industry partners to by joining us this morning. So allow me to share my slide. Now we're running to Medium. We're running in StreamYard and also in YouTube. And also for me, I have another terminal for my Google Meet. So this is the type of flexibility that we need to adjust in these times. Unlike before, when I was studying, I was in grade 4 when I had the first time to use a desktop, but now as early as in preschool, everybody's using their desktop, their laptops, and etc. Okay, so before I begin, let me use my Google Meet account to share my presentation. Hold on. I hope I will be able to share my slide. One moment. If not, I will be doing it here in StreamYard. Okay, just for a moment, as I have to work on this. Okay, just 1 minute. Entire screen. Okay. So please bear with me as I am trying to do this now. All right. If I will not be able to do the sharing from my end, I have my beautiful technical team who will share it for me. Okay, here I think. Let me try one more time. Can you see it now? I'm trying. Can you see it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, cool. Yun. So thank you, Chams, for that introduction about ITCHI on how beautiful and um, it creates a different ambiance, especially if you're in the school, and all the accreditations that we have makes a huge difference from our side. So, okay, let me proceed. Now, again, everybody, I think we have our students here from grade 11 and grade 12, and I would like to welcome all our incoming students for school year 2021 to 2022. And I hope we have parents here. So, guys, if you are at home and your parents are there, why don't you invite them to join so they would be able to hear the updates that we have in the industry. Since nandiyan lang naman din sa bahay si mommy o si dad, si papa or si mama, i-speaker phone nyo na lang para makita din nila. Okay? So the title of our webinar for today is Workplace Ready, Developing 21st Century Skills for Senior High School Students. So this will be the first webinar series that we will be having. Hopefully, we'll be able to schedule more in the coming weeks or months since our school opening is, guess what? Medyo matagal-tagal pa. So you'll have more time to enjoy your vacation. We have submitted our intent to DepEd that will be starting on the first week of September. So you still have few months, 2 months probably, to prepare for the school. So you have more time to invite your friends to register with ITCHI. Okay, so before I proceed, I would like to mention the privacy policy. Please be informed that by participating in this webinar, you are consenting to the collection and use of the information, including digital documentation, such as a video and audio recording, screenshots, and the like. But rest assured that the information collected, processed, shall be in accordance with the Data Privacy Act of 2021 and all pertinent rules and regulations and laws concerning data privacy. All right? So thank you. Now, why am I talking here? Bakit ako? Diba? You might question my credibility. Aside from the fact that I have ITCHI, And I want to say or to share with you that recently, I think in the month of March, I had the privilege of being selected by um, TESDA to be one of the trainers for their multiplier training of trainers. As you know, I'm also teaching some of our programs in this school, specifically front office services. So I was invited as one of the trainers in the entire Philippines to attend the work readiness module on 21st century skills. So I have been certified. This is a copy of my certification that we have been conducting multiplier training to all the trainers within the Philippines, specifically in the Pamamarisan district or the Pasig, Mandaluyong, Marikina, San Juan district of TESDA. So I'm one of the district lead trainers for this module. There. So before I proceed with our activity, I want to muna to check if you have the energy. Can you turn on your camera? May I ask everybody to turn on their camera? Let's have an activity first para magising-gising kayo because we're all doing the talk and talk and talk and talk. Yeah, so while I'm waiting for you to turn on your camera or your video, I just want to give credit and to read more about this program on the 21st century skills. That this program is funded by the United States Agency for International Development or USAID that will help improve education, employment, and livelihood outcomes for youth across the cities in the Philippines until 2025. It is implemented by the Education Development Center Incorporated or EDC in collaboration with the Department of Education, Technical Education and Skills Development Authority or TESDA, and the local government units, private sector, and program partners there. So just to give the proper credits because the materials here are actually from the USAID, TESDA, and EDC. Yun. So, okay na? Camera is on? Everyone? Okay na tayo? Can you see the screen? What do you see? What can you see on the screen? Huh? Are everybody familiar with TikTok? Are you guys familiar with TikTok? So let's have a game. Game na kayo? Game na. So the title of this activity is Put a Finger Down Online Class Edition. Do you know this one? You may unmute your microphone para mas masaya. Di ko lang kayo masyadong makita because the spotlight here is limited. And can the host, Miss Ems, and our teachers help me see if our students have their hands ready? Are you familiar with this?
You can open your camera.
Yeah.
Everyone.
May award, may prize yung may active participation.
Maybe request everyone to open their camera. And let's see your big smile naman.
Yes.
Oh, di ba? Ang gaganda naman pala eh.
Yeah, and so Ems, help me ha, check. Help me check because I will be the one who will read the put a finger down mechanics or yung questions. Okay, so let's start. Or raise your two hands. I have two hands, the left and the right. So siguro naman you have 10 fingers, no? Okay, let's start. So open hands, fingers up.
Show your hands, everybody.
Come on.
Kasama
So,
yung big smile, of course.
ready? So first, put a finger down if you have participated in your online class while laying down in bed, nakahiga. Maging honest, sino sa mga sa inyo ang nag-online class ng nakahiga sa kama? Put your finger down. Next.
Ma'am, mukhang nahihiya silang umamin.
Umamin. Bawal ang judgmental. It's okay. We're just having fun. Next. So lahat nakaupo ng mabuti habang nag-online class, imposible. Walang nagbaba ng finger? Next.
Wala so far, wala.
Number 2. Put a finger down if you have slept in any point during your class. So habang nagdi-discuss si teacher, nakatulog ka, naka-idlip, put your finger down. But if you have slept the entire class, put an extra finger down. Magkaiba yun na. Kung naka-idlip, one finger. Tulog talaga the entire class, another finger should be down. Meron yan, nakikita ko yan during Google Meet. Tapos na yung class, naka-login pa rin. Tapos, tinatawag ni teacher, specifically si Miss Ems yung na-witness ko. Nandun pa rin yung estudyante. So, feeling namin nakatulog na siya. So, kung ikaw yan, maging honest, put your finger down. Next.
Bali, 2 fingers ang ibababa.
Oh, 2 fingers. Next, put your finger down if you ate food during your class. So, habang nagkaklase, kumakain, hindi namimigay. Sino yon? Put your finger down.
Guilty.
Ako, sometimes. Next. Put the finger down if you are playing games during class. Naka-off yung camera, naka-mute ang mic, pero Call of Duty. Oh. Sino yon? Put your finger down. Continue.
Ayan yung mga sumasavage.
Yan. Next.
Ay, sino kaya yun?
Put your finger down if you have filmed videos, TikToks during class. So habang nagtuturo si teacher, nag-video kayo ng TikTok, nagre-record kayo. Hello? Sorry. Ay, hindi marinig. Hold on. Kasi in the StreamYard, I have my mic working naman. Oh, let me try, ha? Kasi I'm sharing at the same time.
Naririnig po, super ma'am.
Both in StreamYard and in Google Meet. Again?
Yes, ma'am. But this will be for
Okay. There. So, for the first 5 questions, put your finger down if you have participated online class while laying down on bed. Next is if you have slept during the class or the entire class. Next is if you ate food during class. And then the next one is if you're playing games during class. And the 5th question is if you were filming TikTok or videos during class. So yun yung first 5 questions. If yes kayo doon, you have to put your finger down. Okay?
I can see some students, may mga 8 pang fingers yung iba.
Wow! Honest yan, ha? Next. Put a finger down if you went to class for attendance only and immediately left. Nako, dami nito.
Ayun naman, mukhang may matatanggalan na ng isang kamay.
The 6 pala yung questions natin eh. Next is, put a finger down if you accidentally left your camera or mic on during class. Tapos nag-iingay kayo. Tulad ng anak ko, maingay ngayon.
Ayan, may natanggalan na ng isang
Ito, oh.
kamay.
Ubus na kaagad. 8 questions pa lang yun. Number 8. Put a finger down if you've lied and said your camera or mic doesn't work just so that you do not have to turn them on.
Ala, sino kaya
Ulitin
yun?
ko, ha, yung nagsinungaling na yung kanilang microphone or camera daw is not working para hindi lang nila turn on yung kanilang videos. Marami yan. Meron ba kayo natitirang daliri? I have last 2 questions. Put a finger down if you have used the chat box to answer even though you have a perfectly working microphone. Marami din yan.
Nasisiraan ng mic.
Kunyari. And lastly, put a finger down if you've tried attending class while outside. nasa lakwatsa, nasa kapitbahay, nasa friend. Naka-login siya pero nakikichika doon. So, while outside, nag-attend ng online class. So, meron pa bang natira sa fingers nyo? Okay. So, those who have more than 5 fingers down means you are having trouble staying focused or motivated during an online class. So, those who have few fingers left, then you have to improve in staying focused during your online class. So, did you like that activity? The Put a Finger Down online class edition, marami ba kayo na-realize? So next time, don't do those things. Please focus, stay, especially now, this incoming school year, you'll still be in the online class environment. Okay? So let's proceed. So meron pa diyang kumpleto yung fingers na 10? Walang binabang finger?
Yes po, ma'am.
Sino?
Ako po, ma'am.
I think it's actually
Can the teachers attest to that?
sino yung nakakita? Kay Miss Angeline na walang napapang fingers.
Oh, let's take note of her name, and then later we'll contact her to validate. And if it's true, then Angeline will have a special prize from ITCHI. Yay! Good job. Role model, role model.
Wala pa lang tayo.
All right. Okay, so let's proceed. So later I will check again kung sino dito yung mga walang mag-finger down dapat later. Okay, now, for our lesson or our topic for today, I need you to remember this. The yearn, to learn, learn, to earn. Can you read can you see the slide? Can you see that? Okay. So, if you notice, meron silang common na root word. The earn. So, yung earn, if you put letter Y, it becomes yearn. And then if you put letter L, it becomes learn. But actually, they can go together. Magkakadugtong sila. If you would see here in our image, you'd see there na in one circle, magkakasama sila. They are interrelated to each other. So what is yearn in Tagalog? Yearn is bithiin. So may inaasam ka. In English, it means you wish for something, you desire for something, you have an ideal situation or goal. So i-relate natin, ano ba yung yearn? Yearning. Pag meron kang gustong isang bagay, 'di ba? Pag sisikapan mo siyang matupad or ma-fulfill. So sa love life naman, sa mga lalaki, let's say meron kayong crush, gustong-gusto niyo talagang classmate niyo or kapitbahay niyo. So 'di ba, meron kang you're yearning for her attention, you wanted to be with her, you wish na maging kayo. So what do? Aalamin mo kung ano yung mga bagay na gusto niya. So you make an extra effort para mapansin ka at eventually maggustuhan ka din. 'Di ba? And pag naging kayo na, then you earn the efforts na ginawa mo dahil officially sinagot ka na niya and nagkamit mo na yung gusto mo that officially kayo na mag-girlfriend or boyfriend. But I don't encourage that now kasi mga bata pa kayo. And I'll give you another example. You know, if you can see in the illustrations, I have the BTS success story and the Blackpink, and another one is about the teacher who was born and raised in the jail sa kulungan. Do you know that? Have you heard of that news? So here, I would like to tell you that success goes together if you follow this diagram, the yearning, the learning, and the earning. So you will not be able to earn if hindi ka natuto or hindi mo pinag-aralan and hindi ka mo-motivate na mag-aral kung wala kang desire, hindi mo gusto. Dapat magustuhan mo mismo sa sarili mo and meron kang wish na gusto matupad. So, we have stories, success stories on TV. Marami tayong napapanood. And we all say that, like Miss Jessica Soho said, that a storyteller or a person who tells the best stories will never be forgotten. So our wish that someday all of you students will be able to share your own success stories, like what happened to BTS or to Blackpink. So if you go to YouTube, you will be able to see a lot of videos about BTS, inspiring stories. May mga BTS armies ba dito? Raise your hand nga. Mga armies. So you know that they also have humble beginnings. Some of them were poor, especially si V, their family are from the province. Farmers yung parents niya. So akala niya, ang magiging future niya, magiging farmer din siya. But he started to learn how to play saxophone, naging musically inclined siya, and eventually, he was lucky to be included in the BTS group. And now, from nobody, they became legends. So parang kasing sikat na sila ng Beatles noong mga unang panahon. But this time, they have a lot of awards. Everybody knows them. In just a matter of 1 hour, they have 10 million likes na kagad. So record-breaking all over the world. The same goes for Blackpink. Those who are watching, those who have Netflix subscription, I'm sure you were able to watch the Light Up the Sky Netflix documentary of Blackpink. You would see how much they have struggled or sacrificed. So i-relate ko siya dito sa diagram natin. Yearning, learning, and earning. So from the beginning, they all wanted, especially si Lisa, from 7 years old, I think she started joining a lot of dance competitions. So there was really a desire for her to be successful as an artist. So, hindi niya tinigilan. So, nagkaroon siya ng yearning to be famous, to be successful dun sa craft na meron siya because she has talent. So, she was eventually shortlisted with the Blackpink. She moved to Korea and she sacrificed a lot because she needs to be away from her family. So, every day they have to practice together with BTS kasi they were trainees before. They have to practice every day 12 to 15 hours, imagine, of singing and dancing, choreography, etc. So yun yung part ng learning natin. And look now, after 4 years of being a trainee, they became so successful everywhere. Tinalo pa nila yung mga American artists natin. So do you see how important it is for you to have that yearning, learning, and earning? And eventually you would be able to earn the right skills for you to be successful. In the Philippine perspective naman, gusto ko lang ma-inspire din kayo dun sa success story of this particular teacher. His name is Paul Oliver Pili. He was born in Angeles City Jail, Pampanga. So sa kulungan siya pinanganak. Ito, recent lang to na news. He lived in the Angeles City Jail for 25 years, imagine. How did it happen? Because dung time na yung mother niya at saka yung lola niya nahatulan for an imprisonment because of an estafa case, his mom was pregnant, buntis. So siya yung pinagbubuntis. So doon siya pinanganak sa kulungan. And then now, having the situation, doon na rin siya lumaki sa kulungan, pero nag-aral pa rin siya. He still went to school, yung mga inmates ang tumulong magpaaral sa kanya. So, the same daw, he goes to school and then umuwi siya sa kulungan and merong binigay sa kanyang special room na kasama yung lola niya at saka yung mama niya. And eventually, he became successful, nag-graduate siya, he earned his degree. Now, may trabaho na siya, tapos na rin ma-serve nung parents, nung mama niya, tsaka ng lola niya yung sentence. Kaya nakalabas na ng kulungan. Ngayon, they're now living together with his salary and sabi nga natin, di ba? And they live happily ever after. So these are the stories that we want you sana to be inspired. And later on, you'll share with us your own success stories. And sasabihin natin, di ba? I-KMJS na yan. Correct? O sabihin natin, i-KMJS na yearn. Tama ba? Yan yung uso nyo ngayon mga expression. Okay ba? Okay ba, children? Students? Are we learning? Hello? Are we learning? Okay. Sige. Thank you. So let's continue. If you would see the diagram, diba, you have there, once you're in the earning part, you will be able to achieve that once you have developed the skills for the 21st century skill. Then you will have your employment and you'll also learn the entrepreneurialism of having the 21st century skill. Now, what is 21st century skill? We always hear, what is 21st century skill? Ano ba yon? Lagi na lang nilang sinasabi. Let me move to my next slide. I hope mag-ano siya. Ay, ayan. Okay. So, in your screen, you should be able to see the slide about 21st century skills. Ay, si Chase, ang ingay, yung anak ko. Sorry for that. Now, let me read for you what is a 21st century skills. So it refers to a broad set of knowledge, skills, and work habits and character traits believed to be critically important to success in today's world, particularly in the contemporary careers and workplaces. It also refers to non-technical skills, knowledge, skills, and attitudes that everybody will need in order to perform satisfactorily at work and in society, and are considered portable and transferable irrespective of jobs and industrial settings. So here on the right side, you would see the important words that you have to remember. In the in the next slide, I will give you the 3 categories para mas easier for you to understand and to remember what are these 21st century skills. Malay nyo mamaya sa raffle, merong lumabas na ganyan sa Q&A. So try to remember and to listen carefully. Okay? Next. So do sa 21st century skills, we have 3 categories. So the first category is the learning skills or the 4 C's of the 21st century skills. 4 na letter C. So ano yung nakikita nyo dyan? Sabi you have a brain. Pointing sa brain niya. You have a brain, so use critical thinking. So the first letter C is critical thinking. So ano yung ating symbolism doon or action? Point to your brain. If I point to my brain, meaning I'm referring to critical thinking. Okay? So, i-relate nyo siya. When I point it on my brain, if I point my finger on my brain, I'm referring to critical thinking. Next letter C is communication. So, open. Hands open. Both arms open. Open communication. Ayan, si SpongeBob. Open communication. If I do like this, meaning I'm talking about communication. Are we learning? Can you follow? Good. So if I point my finger on my brain, I'm referring to critical thinking. The next letter C, open arms, open communication. So letter C is communication. Next, if I do like this, hands claps together, I am referring to collaboration. Okay? So tatlong letter C na yon. If I do like this, hands together, collaboration. And if I do 2 thumbs up, I'm talking about creativity. So, nasundan po ba? If I do like this, ano meaning nito?
Collaboration po.
Okay, very good. If I do like this, open arms, open hand, together.
Communication.
Very good. If I do 2 thumbs up.
Creativity.
Very good. And lastly, if I do like this.
Critical thinking.
Very good. So the first category for the learning skills are the 4 C's. Very easy, no? Critical thinking, open communication or communication, collaboration, and creativity. All right? So these skills all help the students to adopt and improve in the workplace. These skills includes critical thinking, creativity, collaboration, and communication. All of them are skills that students can use later in life to adopt in any situation that they can encounter on the job. Okay, so remember yung ating hand signals, critical thinking, communication, collaboration, and creativity. Okay? So that's the first category. Second category, so alam nyo na yung first category, learning skills, yun yung 4 C's. Another category dun sa ating 21st century skills. It's called the literacy skills or the IMT. So what is IMT? May bago na naman tayo. So if you would see here, yan. Literacy skills or IMT. Kanina, 4 C's. 4 na letter C. Ngayon naman is IMT. Okay? I refers to information. So it's a book with a bulb. Then M is media. It's a microphone and then merong cloud of thought or merong pang script. And the letter T for technology. So you would see the network, diba? It's a network. So remember, second category is literacy skills or IMT. So yun yung you have to remember. So this second category is literacy skills. These are sometimes called as IMT skills, and they all deal with students reading and understanding information, especially the information that they find online. So this type of literacy skills, tuturuan kayo, you will be able to know kung yung information ba na nakukuha nyo online is valid or fake news. So the first skill is the information literacy or yung I. This means when the students read something online that they understand what is actually saying, if it's from newspaper article or a blog from a source that they just found that day. And the second skill is the media literacy or letter M. That means understanding the source that published the information, whether those sources are reliable. So yun na nga kung reliable yung information. So this is under media literacy. And finally, we have letter T or the technology literacy, which revolves around the students understanding the machinery or the equipment that goes into publishing that kind of information online that mostly revolves around servers or computers. So dun sa technology literacy is yung medium na ginamit or the machinery or equipment. So basically, it talks about servers and computers. These three skills help the students become more savvy information consumers. Combined with our last category, it also helps them become challenging, independent thinkers in the age of internet. So second category, what is our acronym? IMT. So kanina, dun sa ating learning skills, we have the 4 C's. Now, for the second category or the literacy skills, we have IMT, information, media, technology. Okay, so the next one, last category for our 21st century skills, life skills. Okay, so the third group, we call it the life skills. If you would notice, yung tatlong categories ng 21st century skills all starts with letter L. So it's still the alphabet. So we have the learning skills, literacy skills, and lastly, life skills. The acronym that you have to remember is FLIPS. Di ko sinasabing, are you flip? Ganyan. No. FLIP. Acronym, it means flexibility, leadership for letter L, for I is initiative, P for productivity, and S for social skills. Kaya siya flips, okay? What does FLIP again stands for? Flexibility, leadership, initiative, productivity, and social skills. Okay? So, how many categories do we have for 21st century skills?
3.
So 3. Okay? So for the first one, 4 C's or the learning skills. Now the second category, ano yun? Literacy skills, IMT. Information, media, and technology. And lastly, sa third category, life skills, letter L pa rin, but the acronym that we're using is FLIPS or flexibility, leadership, initiative, productivity, and social skills. Okay po? Can you follow? Are you following? Yan. We'll see later if I start to ask questions, if you'll be able to answer my questions, then you really are listening actively. Now, let's reflect. Why 21st century skills? important for our employment outcomes. Why is it important? Well, in the 21st century, which is now, we are living in a volatile, uncertain, complex, and ambiguous world of VUCA. Have you heard of this acronym? Ang dami na nating acronym, no? Hold on na. Kasi ang ingay ng anak ko. Okay. Sorry for that. So again, VUCA world. Volatile. Anong meaning ng volatile? In Tagalog, pabago-bago. Uncertain. In Tagalog is hindi sigurado. So medyo nakakaano, di ba? Tapos, letter C, complex, komplikado. And lastly, ambiguous means alanganin. So ito yung mundong ginagalawan natin ngayon. So VUCA world where changes in technology is constant and learning never stops. Just for a moment. Let me work on this. Okay. Chase, please go to the room. You're bothering me, huh? Hold on. I wasn't able to mute my microphone in the other terminal because my son is really I can hear him from the background. Let me share that again. Okay. Present. There. So economies and marketplaces change quicker with every passing year, and the COVID-19 pandemic changes the labor market. So as you would know, a lot of things now have to be adjusted with the current situation. And we are facing the fourth industrial revolution challenges. That's the IR. IR means industrial revolution, where fusion of the online world and the world industrial production is taking place. There will be an increase in job automation and artificial intelligence. So, job automation, so yung mga bagay-bagay, mga trabaho, nagiging automated na siya. I remember when I was younger, there was a concern nung nilaunch yung ATM. It's ATM, automated teller machine yung sa mga banks. If you withdraw money, you just go to an ATM. There was a concern before nung na-launch siya kasi paano nila yung mga bank tellers mawawalan ng trabaho. But eventually, when it was implemented, hindi naman nawalan ng trabaho yung mga bank tellers. Actually, mas naging maganda yung service because instead of having to fall in line sa bank na napakahaba, they can just go to an ATM and withdraw the money. So they don't have to fall in line, diba? Automatic, they can withdraw the money. Now, artificial intelligence or AI, we always hear this. What is AI? Artificial intelligence. Later, I will have to show you a video wherein it shows what is artificial intelligence. Okay. Now, one very simple example of AI is, for example, you go to Lazada. Di ba mag-online shopping ka? I'm not endorsing any online shopping portal ha. But just for an example, magkiklik kayo ng isang item. Let's say you click on body shop. So you will try to see ano yung mga promo ng body shop, or sabihin natin ni Uniqlo, so clothes. Immediately makikita mo Lazada will be able to show to you the things na related sa mga clothing and apparel. So bibigyan kanya ng magpa-prompt siya ng notice sa'yo na may sale or may promo si ganitong brand na damit. Like may promo si kamiseta, may promo si bio. So if you notice that, yun yung sinasabing artificial intelligence. So nakaka-capture nila yung things that you like and it will give you options to select on more items. So that's artificial intelligence. Then over the next decade, millions of existing jobs will disappear. Yes, this is true. Advancement and innovations in technology across the industries will create new roles for human beings. Now, what is the latest? Education and training institutions or industries or employers and government and private sector policymakers worldwide have all agreed that every worker entering the labor market must have the 21st century skills. That is, if they have to thrive, adopt, and succeed in a technological environment that keeps on emerging and changing. So if you would notice, nag-usap-usap na lahat ng private sector, ng government, and other industries na lahat dapat ng magiging worker should have the 21st century skills. That's why we're talking about this now, because it's already happening. We don't want you to have a problem surviving or to achieve your dreams later on, kasi iba na yung hinahanap ng mga employers ngayon. They're looking for the 21st century skills. So yun yung napag-usapan natin earlier. The 3 categories, remember? Now, to support this, TESDA have the National Technical Education and Skills Development Plan from 2018 to 2022. So they have created a conducive and enabling environment for the development of quality service delivery to the TVET sector in order to produce a work-ready, globally competitive, green economy workers imbued with 21st century skills. So may babaguhin tayo sa curriculum and sa competencies na ituturo ng mga training institutions. Effective na siya actually since 2019. And last January, like I mentioned earlier, nag-start na sila ng multiplier effect ng training for the trainers para ma-roll out na tong changes and promulgation of our curriculum. So this is the example of the TESDA issuance that was issued July 9, 2019. It says approving and promulgating the amended competency standards for basic competencies integrating the 21st century skills. So ayan na naman siya. So dun sa mga books and modules na gagamitin natin na ituturo sa mga students, it will already have the 21st century skills. So this is how it would look like. So the basic competencies has the 21st century skills integrated already. Okay? So am I boring you now? O konti na lang, we're almost there. So here, so kanina we're talking about the 3 categories there. So ito yung sinasabi ko na they have passed the NTESDP 2018 to 2022 there. And this is the example of the TESDA board resolution issued July 9, 2019. Okay, so lahat ng basic competencies natin, naka-integrate na po ang 21st century skills. Yun. So, ano yung mga 21st century skills that will be included in the basic competencies? So, ito na yon, the collaboration and teamwork, etc. Now, I would like to give credit to Dr. Horacio Montefrio, our immediate past president of TVSA, that's Technical Vocational Schools Association of the Philippines. He said, of these technologies, IA or artificial information and automation are expected to have the most significant impact on employment figures within the global workforce. Do you know that 2/3 of today's 5-year-old kids, so yung mga 5 years old ngayon, in about 15 years or in year 2036, so by the time yung mga bata 20 years old na sila, yung mga 5 years old ngayon, 20 years old na sila by that time, they will find themselves in jobs that don't exist today. So may mga magkakaroon sila ng mga trabaho na wala sa panahon natin ngayon. So by 2030, yung mga robots will replace 800 million workers across the world. So 800 million workers, mapapalitan sila ng robots. This is approximately 11% of the world's population. While these figures may sound depressing, medyo nakakalungkot, it may also simply represent a change within the workforce, and the displaced employees could be, in the right skills, take on more beneficial roles. There is another very important dimension that we should be aware of. It is the development of the 21st century skills. So the government directives have put significant resources into the development of the 3 skills. So yung kaninang napag-usapan natin, 3 key skills, particularly the learning skills, literacy skills, and life skills. These skills are increasingly being sought in combination with technical skills as a means of developing labor force that can cope with changing skills requirements. The ability to first is So ito yung combination of technical skills that we have. So the first one is the ability to multitask. Second is to show initiative and flexibility. Third is effectively organize workload. So if you'd start working later on, once you finish senior high school or once you finish your college degree, and you start working, magiging part na kayo ng labor force. This is what is expected of you ng mga employers. The ability to multitask, to show initiative and flexibility, effectively organize workloads, and lastly, to take responsibility for personal development. These are the central skills of today's employee. So in the 21st century skills, employers say that the most needed to seek or to move to a new product markets or to improve service quality. So tandaan nyo yung ating pinag-usapan kanina, di ba? Yung 3 Ls. Life skills, learning skills, and literacy skills. So if you have all those and the 4 abilities that I've mentioned earlier, then I'm sure you will all be successful. Are you following? Next, we'll play some videos. Are you still with me? Okay. So what do you see on your screen right now? What do you see? Anyone can answer. K-drama? So sino mahilig sa K-drama? Nakatulad ko. Sino mahilig sa K-drama na katulad ko? Oh, Raysa, dami ah. So I'll ask teacher Tony to play some of the videos that we have prepared. I have prepared. So the first video we'll be showing is from CNB. It explains, will robots take your jobs? Dapat ba mag-worry ka? And then next video we'll be playing the I Am Not a Robot. Napanood nyo ba to? This is one of the K-dramas that I like. I Am Not a Robot. And then lastly, the most recent one, the Startup. So for those who are entrepreneurs, who want to be entrepreneurs, this is a really good K-drama for you to watch. Kasi very professional, and they will really teach you how to start up a business if you're an entrepreneur. So yung business plan, elevator pitch, it will all be discussed there. So with the help of Miss Tony, I would like to play those videos. I hope you... I'll stop sharing muna.
This is a humanoid robot, which means it looks, it talks.
So you can see the video, stop sharing.
So does that mean it can take a human's job like mine?
You better believe it.
we have the change in our curriculum, which is to incorporate or to integrate the 21st century skills. Because these robots will not be able to empathize with you. You know, as a guest, if you feel down, you know, they will not be able to give you a certain warmth of the hugs or to empathize with you, you know, to handle your complaints. It would still need a certain skill. Okay, so let's continue with our next video.
Pag nagkakaroon na ako ng physical contact. Siya naman si Miss Madiskarte. Kahit anong langit, always on the go. Ilagay mo sa likod. Hindi kita babayaran dahil may box. Nag-work ang lahat ng skill. Ipa-deliver mo siya sa bahay.
Umalis ka dito. Isang talsik lang iniinom mo. Pwede siya mag-short circuit. Pasira.
Sinabi ko, maghanap ka ng trabaho. Pinungutan ka pa ng $10,000 sa asawa ko. Bayaran mo kami.
Oo na. Babayaran talaga kita.
$10,000. Kunin mo na ang pera at mag-part-time ka sa akin sa isang bagay na ikaw lang ang pwede magawa.
Bakit nandiyan ako?
Pero paano kung ang robot ay isang tao na nagpapasyak na robot? Hi, Magic Fit.
I love you, Master Rico.
And versatile leading lady, JC bilang Gia.
Ha 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 ha.
From the first and true home of Asian novellas. Hindi ka man lang ba umaasa na may isang babae na mag-apuso sa'yo? Kung meron man, sigurado, hindi rin siya normal. Kapag na-fall, hindi mo na makokontrol. Kiligin sa isang extra.
Oh, cut na yan, cut na yan, cut na yan.
March 5.
Okay, so ano naman limitations with that, what you've seen, what you saw? May limitations, di ba? So, unlike human beings, pwede tayong mabasa. And you can actually, you know, reciprocate the emotions of the human beings. But a robot, mabasa lang siya, nagkaroon ng short circuit. So, dun actually nag-evolve yung story, yung I am not a robot. Since nasira yung robot, they have to find a person na pwedeng magpanggap as a robot. So, again, it should not happen. And iba talaga pag there is a human being na personal touch. Okay? So, let's continue with our last video. This is a startup. Yeah, this video is it was on last year, I think, only when they've seen it, but it is a good movie if you are planning to be entrepreneurs. Kasi totoo yung mga tinuro nilang marketing plan, elevator pitch, business plan, etc. So, I would recommend this. Do sa mga planong magkaroon ng sariling business later on. And they will be introducing for artificial intelligence. So they came up with an app wherein it will help the visually impaired persons, yung mga lola or yung mga tao na lumalabo na yung mata at hirap na makakita. So using an app sa mobile phone, kung itatapat mo siya sa isang bagay, the app would tell you kung ano yung nasa harapan niya. If it's 100 peso bill, sino yung nasa harapan niya, anong bagay. So that's one of the artificial intelligence na data analytics that we can use in the future. Can we still play the video before we wrap up? Because it's already 12 o'clock.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, let's play the last video. Kaya pa ba, Miss Tony? Oh, there.
저희 선상들은
Medyo move backward a bit. Oh, I think we're having a slow internet connection. And so, just to give a brief lang about the videos that I've shown you. Yes, there would be actually robots can come as a threat, but I've said earlier, diba, the employers are looking for the 3 categories for 21st century skills. If you have those, then you don't have to worry about it. I am not a robot was talking about a humanoid robot. Oh, here na. And the startup is about artificial intelligence and entrepreneurship. So there. So let's just quickly watch this.
기술은 우리를 보다 편리한 세상으로 인도하죠. 하지만 이 기술 때문에 오히려 이 세상이 불편해지는 분들도 있습니다. 바로 시각장애인 분들이 그런 분들 중 하나죠. 이런 분들을 무시한 채 혁신을 향해 나가기만 한다면 아마 새로운 세상에 적응하는 많은 다칠 겁니다. 저희 상태는 기술의 혁신뿐만 아니라 이런 분들을 위해서 존재해야 된다고 생각합니다. 그 기술을 지금부터 보여드리겠습니다. 지금 내가
디벨로퍼 인공지능 안내 서비스입니다.
영신아, 지금 내 앞에 뭐가 보이지?
2명의 여자와 4명의 남자가 앉아 있습니다. Actually works.
Okay, so that's one of the examples of the technologies that we might be facing in the future. That's why we have to integrate the 21st century skills in your curriculum. Now, for our last activity, I need at least 3 volunteers. 3 volunteers. I need 3 volunteers, Yung winner, merong 100 pesos na GCash. 3 volunteers. Sinong 3 volunteers natin? This is the last part of our webinar today. Sino? Who? Ayan, we have Zia, we have Angeline. Paki-identify, why else?
Angeline and Rialin.
Sige, here, let me share this again. Yan. So, who are our 3 volunteers?
We have Rialin, Francisco, Zia, Angela, Angeline, Sasutan.
Okay. So, we'll be, since na-mention nating entrepreneurs, diba? That's one of the skills that you will be able to develop if your curriculum is that within the 21st century skills. So, entrepreneurship. So, I'll briefly make an activity. This is, I learned about this when I attended the certification program or integrated training program by the Department of Trade and Industry recently. I got a certification for attending that program and earned the master class for as an entrepreneur leader. So, share ko lang yung natutunan ko. This just 1% of what I've learned. So, let's do the what's in your wallet challenge. So, yung ating tatlong volunteers, pakita nga po yung wallet nyo. Hindi namin kayo judge, we just want to see your wallet. So yung mentor namin for this module about managing personal finances. Yan. So what do you have in your wallet? Patingin nga. Stop share ako so I can see who's okay. I can see the Google Meet. So first si Angeline. Angeline, What's in your wallet? Let me see. We have Zia also. Patingin. How organized is your wallet? Mga how many percent? Si Zia, let me see. Where's the other one? Pwede ba natin i-spotlight si Angeline? Can we pin her cam? Percent ka-organize yung wallet ni Angeline. Refresh si Zia. Wala bang mga papel-papel, basura, tissue, resibo? How did you arrange your bills? Magkakasama lahat ng 20 pesos? Lahat ng 50 magkakasama? Uy, maayos. Magaling. So, mga 90% organize yung wallet niya ni Angeline. How about si Zia? Huwag mo ayusin ngayon, Zia, ha?
Usually, hindi ko na po dinadala yung wallet. Parang may small po akong coin pouch. Tapos yung cards ko po is nakalagay lang po sa bag. Po sa main pocket. So, wala po siya dito.
So, what's inside your wallet?
Yung mga unnecessary cards ko po. Nasa inner pockets po siya. Yung po ako. Pero, text ko lang po dumating na sabi order. Nasa coin pouch na po siya. Arrange po sa 20 tapos above.
Okay, meron bang nakahiwalay na part na lahat ng mga bills or recently purchased na mga resibo nandyan or tinatapon mo na?
Wala po mga resibo.
Okay, very good. Next one, si Miss Rialine. Is it Rialine who volunteered?
Yes.
Oh, what's inside? What's in your wallet? Yeah, if you're taking the challenge. What's inside your wallet, Miss Rialine? Magkasama ba ang coins at ang mga bills? And how many percent? Gaano kaayos ang wallet mo, Miss Rialine? Mga ilang percent siya kaayos? 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100? 80%? Oh, so remember natin So nakita nyo yung mga wallet nila. Let us see nga. Oh, may meaning yan eh. Let me share with you. Let's all learn together. Let's all learn together itong sinasabi nating managing your personal finances. Before you can run your business, make sure that your personal finances is maayos na muna. Kaya ako tinatanong, so anong meaning ng ating what's in my wallet challenge? If your wallet is organized, sabi nila, the 72%, siguro ko 70% pataas, organize yung wallet mo. They say, according to the study of DTI, you are financially well off and you are knowledgeable investor, you are in control of your finances. You're also good in as a money managers. So, ibig sabihin, kung maayos ang wallet mo, maayos din ang finances mo. However, dun sa maayos na wallet, 24% daw doon is actually investors. May knowledge sila where to invest their money properly. So meaning, ang pinagkakagastusan nila is yung kanilang mga needs, yung kailangan lang talaga. Okay? They know what to prioritize. The same goes dun sa mga good money managers. So kasama na doon kung nagpapautang or hindi. Kung nagpapautang, nakakasingil ba sila kagad? Nababayaran ba sila? dun din sa 73% na organize yung mga wallet. They know how to control their finances. How you would be able to do this? Diba? As students or mga bata, very simple. So, sundan at bantayan at isulat nyo ang inyong mga gastos araw-araw at sa isang buwan. So, you have to train yourself in managing your personal finances. So, like in a sari-sari store, kung meron kayong tindahan, ha? Let me see, baka hindi ako okay, good. Nakapag-unmute pala ako sa kabilang terminal. So, if you have a sari-sari store, di ba? Lahat ng kinita or lahat ng nabenta nyo at ginastos sa araw na yon, dapat sinusulat nyo sa notebook. Meron kayong notebook, listahan. So, ganun din sa personal nyong money. Kaya ako tinanong kanina if your wallet is organized. Kasi it shows how you are managing your finances. So, the same in the future, if you will have your own company already, you have to manage your expenses. So, the same lang siya. So, as early as now, I'm teaching you kids na if you can write down yung mga gastos nyo araw-araw or sa isang buwan, makikita nyo, ano yung madalas kong ginagastos sa isang araw? Puro load ba? Puro chichirya? Puro soft drinks? Kung majority ng gastos nyo sa isang araw, puro junk foods, I suggest remove it. Wag na yun. Save your money. So if you will not be able to monitor, then you cannot manage. Always remember that. Okay? So from today, if you want to be successful entrepreneurs in the future, train yourself. Start na kayo. Monitor, isulat, sundan ang inyong mga gastos araw-araw hanggang sa isang buwan na siya. Okay? Like I said, the more organized you are with your money, the more engaged you are. So you will take responsibility sa mga ginagastos nyo at sa mga perang nakukuha nyo kasi sometimes you're given allowances or meron kayong mga sideline or extra income. You will be less stressed kasi syempre, you know na meron kang panggastos if in case you would need an emergency, di ba? You have an emergency. You also stay on top of your money and within your budget because you know how to manage it properly. Alam mo na yung priority mo. And you are more likely to think ahead and plan for your future. So remember how we started our discussion today, di ba? Yearn, you learn, and you earn. Kaya nag-end tayo dito sa ating discussion about money. You need to have the desire. Kung ano ba talagang goal niyo to be successful, of course. Remember, you have to come back to us to share your success story. Correct? Then once that you have that yearning, your desire to be successful, do something about it. You work for it. You learn new skills. You acquire, you develop new skills, especially the 21st century skills. And lastly, once you have developed those skills, you would start earning because of that. So one way to do that is to start with your managing your financial or personal finances. Okay? Are we good? Students, are we good? Okay. Thank you. So alam nyo na ha, that's one of my tips. Now to end our webinar, my ending note or reflection. Kanina I've mentioned about the 4 C's. Now, meron akong 3 C's of life. And I would like to give credit to my mentor, si Pax Lapid. To take a chance, or your life will never change. Okay? So that's it. O kakain na daw. Ano pong ulam? Thank you so much and best of luck. My name is Marites Joan G. Quezon. I'm your TESDA District Lead Trainer for Work Readiness Module for 21st century. And I hope and you'll be able to apply it in your daily life. For more information, this is our address, our telephone numbers, our website. Maraming salamat and I return the floor to our host for today. Thank you for taking so much of your time, but I hope it was worth it.
Thank you po, ma'am.
Thank you. We'll open the floor now for Q&A.
Yes. Thank you so much, Ma'am MJ, for that very informative talk. And of
All right. Now, to moderate our Q&A portion, I would like to call on our SH or faculty coordinator, Miss Mabel Magsipok. Right? So, Ma'am Mabel, the floor is yours. Yes, good afternoon na po, ma'am. Yes, lunch.
TESDA ng DepEd. Sa ITCHI. Okay, for a while lang po, karoon lang po ng tech. Okay, other questions, students? Meron pa po bang tanong? Or pwede na rin kayo magtanong ulit later pagkatapos po ma-discuss ni Ma'am Ja yung senior high school. Yes, Ma'am Ems? No more question na po ba? Or kung nahihiya po, pwede po kayong mag-type.
Yan, thank you, Ma'am Mabel. Mukhang yung wala nang tanong yung ating mga students.
Yes, Ma'am. Kung meron pa po silang nakalimutan questions, pwede po ulit later.
Yes. Pero pa naman tayo another Q&A po.
Yes po, for
So,
sure.
if you have a lot of questions, pwede nyo pa siyang ihabol, okay? But for now, we are going to have a little twist, okay? Pampagising lang ba? So, pakilabas niyang inaabangan natin. Ito na yung webinar raffle prizes. Handa na ba para sa raffle?
Bakit nawala yung kamay nung sinabi kong may pa-quiz B? Natakot sa Q&A? Okay, don't worry guys. We will make sure that it is quite fun. Okay, pampagising na ating pampagising lang. Alright, so I think we're on Miss Jacinta or Miss Ja for the okay. Sorry. May I call up Ma'am MJ again for the raffle? So, Ma'am MJ, naabangan na po nila yung raffle. Yes. Pwede naman, Ma'am. Pwede.
Of the learning skills.
Ay, ang dami na nagtaas ng kamay agad, Ma'am. Alright. So, sino kaya dito? Yung... yung unang-una nasa top, si Zia. Zia Angela. Zia, can you open your camera, please?
It's open. I
And-
can see her.
Alright.
Zia
Open your
Angela.
camera and mute your microphone. You have to hear your answer.
So what was your answer?
Zia?
Your mic. O sige, show me through the hand gestures. Di ba merong hand gestures yon? Remember? The 4 C's? Ano yung hand gestures? Critical thinking. Ano yung hand gesture mo for critical thinking? O sige, still si Vanessa. Vanessa is raising her hand. O sige,
Okay, so
Vanessa.
Vanessa, hindi na si Vanessa Jane. So, Vanessa, can you open your camera?
Yung
Right.
po ba yung action?
Oh, if we can do both, then the best.
Okay. Critical thinking, communication, collaboration, creativity.
Okay, very good. Oh, you may
Wow,
flight na siya.
very good naman.
Oh.
Nakikinig, ma'am. Yeah.
Yeah, if you registered, Vanessa, we have your mobile number, so we'll get in touch with you for your 100 pesos GCash award. Yay! Next answer. Oh, sige. Lower your hand first kasi may mga nakataas na kagad. Ready answers na to. What does IMT means? What does IMT mean?
Intelligence.
IMT. Sino nag-raise hand? Hindi ka kasali. Ma'am Bell,
Si
hindi ka
Luis
kasali.
Andrew.
Oh,
I saw
Luis.
Luis. Where are you, Luis? Luis Andrew. Nandito ka ba?
Nasa chat box. So, sige, Luis, Andrew, can you type your answer? O, sige. Type your answer nga. What does IMT mean? It's in the second category of our 21st century skills. It's called the literacy skills. So, what is IMT?
Ako,
May isang wrong
kinulang.
answer.
So, I guess another skill?
May second chance pa si Luis? Or there will be another one who wants to answer? IMT, hindi International Training Center yan, ah.
I think Jess and Rem Danielle.
Oh, sige, go.
Nangangalay na siya, kakaganon niya ng hands.
Po, media, and technology po.
Can you repeat that, please, Jessen?
Information, media, and technology po.
Wow, very good. Bravo. You get 100 pesos GCash reward. Yay. Yeah, so make sure you registered, ha, so we'll be able to get in touch with you with your mobile number. Next. Siguro nag-ready na sila. So ano yung first topic na mention ko? Yearn. Ano yung kasama ni yearn? It's interrelated to each other. They have a root word na ginamit. To try. It's still part of the 21st century skills. Yung first natin na diniscuss. Who wants to answer? Ayan, si Dayan. Go, Dayan.
Ano po, ma'am? Learn to learn, learn to earn.
Ay, very good naman si Dayan. You got yourself 100 pesos GCash reward. Yay, congratulations. Okay, so meron pa? Dalawa pa ba? Dalawa pa? Okay. What does AI means? AI. What does AI mean?
All right, I think Angeline. Angeline would like to answer.
Oh, sige, go ahead.
Artificial intelligence.
Bravo! Yay! You win a reward. 100 pesos GCash. Very good, ah. Mga honor students, siguro itong mga attendees natin today. Last na? Sige, last na natin. Siguro, I will ask on the what does the acronym FLIPS mean? Si Vanessa ulit. May reward na to si Vanessa.
Always ready.
John Adam. How about si John Adam?
ano po ma'am, yung FLIPS po, which is the business core life skills,
Uh-huh.
flexibility, leadership, initiative, productivity, and social skills.
Very good! Okay, John Adam, you have an award of 100 pesos GCash. So, congratulations! Naka 5 winners na ba tayo?
Yes, ma'am, I think so
Sayang, I
po.
have more questions pa eh.
Yeah. Good
Okay, very
job,
good.
everybody. Yan. Halata nakikinig naman pala. So, that's the most important thing here, those takeaways. Diba? Hindi naman yung prizes, but the thing that, or those things that you learned in our webinar today. All right, so let's continue, everyone. All right, and for basic information, I would like to call on one of the faculty member, Miss Ja or Miss Secretaries, to further explain about the informations in or that we need in ITCHI. All right, so Miss Ja, the floor is yours.
Miss Ems. And hello, everyone. Hi, grade 11. Are you still there? Grade 11, grade 12. Andyan pa po ba kayo? Wow.
Yes po ma'am.
Wow. Salamat naman at nagstay kayo. Baka naman hanggang raffle lang kayo, ha? Wag naman sana, alright? Okay, congratulations po yun sa mga nakakuha ng mga cash prizes. Sana all may pa-Gcash, di ba? Okay, thank you so much, Ma'am MJ. Alright. Okay. So, I know nagutom na po yung iba dito, right? So, let's make this quick, alright? So, what I am going to discuss here is actually the continuation po for the ITCHI overview. And this talks about the senior high school, activities, alright? So, maybe you are thinking or you are asking, how was the ITCHI senior high school before the pandemic, alright? So, alam ko naman po na yung mga ibang students they are looking forward for the activities, for the extracurricular activities, ika nga, especially yung sa mga talented students natin, alright? So, same with the school, ITCHI also has its own way to conduct different activities, alright? So, with that, Ma'am Chance, okay, thank you. With that, I'm going to present the PowerPoint that shows about the different activities that we had before the pandemic. Alam naman po natin that we are really looking forward for the best, for the positive at the end of the day, all right? So, we don't know na baka sa next school year, magkaka-face-to-face tayo, all right? So, before po, during our face-to-face before, the first activity na meron kami po, this is actually annual celebration. And the first of that was the personal development seminar, right? And during this personal development seminar po, this actually held during the Feb month or the love month, yung mga, yung tatawag natin Valentine's month or Valentine's Day, alright? So, during the seminar po, my dear students, our dear students po, dito po nila na-express yung mga emotions, they're able to say anything, kung ano man yung gusto nilang sabihin towards their parents, their friends, or their teachers. So it's all about their inner personalities as a student, right? That was during the personal development seminar. Also, it's not just about the inner one, the inner personalities. Kasi po, during din po dito sa seminar na to, nagkakaroon din po kami ng invitations with different like beauty experts, right? Kasi nga po may mga personal development. We are talking here about the personal development seminar, right? So, Chams, next po, thank you. Ayan, that was I've mentioned po na we are actually inviting beauty experts that will teach us about how to put just like a light makeup on our faces, and also beyond that one, sa mga how to put some light makeup, we also had our museum exploration. And this museum exploration po, ito po yung talagang one of the best outdoor experience of our students before during face-to-face. Na kung saan we were able to bring out our students and visited different museums po. And as you can see, maybe some of you are familiar with these museums, right? Okay, so we've been there to Makati Museums, tapos sa National Museums, and it's all about explorations, discoveries, all right? So how about the next activity po? Aside from the museum exploration din po, we also had our travel, the experience itself. Maybe it's not just about the things that we discover there, but also the experience that we go outside the school, yung experience kung baga na kasama mo yung mga klase mo, right? Okay, next activity po, Miss Shams. Okay, after po na museum exploration is, okay, nagahang yung ating PowerPoint. Okay, grade 11 naririnig ako. Okay ako? I mean, okay naman talaga. I mean, okay, alright. Okay, I believe, alright. So, siguro po sa inyo, sa ibang school, meron din kayong ganitong activity. Right? Okay, and after po na museum exploration natin, okay po, alright. Okay po. After po na museum exploration po natin, we also had our, alright, ayan po, yung po mga pictures natin, alright. So, yan, meron din po tayong tinatawag na disaster preparedness and emergency response workshop, alright. So, in which during this workshop po, we invited also a group of people, professional people na tuturo sa amin po on how to conduct certain things when it comes to yung mga uncontrolled na mga pangyayari na hindi natin inaasahan. So dito po, tinuturuan kami how to do the CPR, tinuturuan kami kung paano mag-response ng mga halimbawa ng mga earthquakes natin, yung mga sakuna na ganyan, kasi hindi natin alam. While we are walking, pauwi tayo or paalis ng bahay, hindi natin yun nga, uncontrolled, hindi natin yan malalaman. So with that, we will be able to be responsive, alright, dun sa mga mangyayari natin in the environment, alright? So also, aside from that workshop, if in the other school, meron din kayong mga buwan ng wika or meron din kayong mga nutrition month, also in ITCHI, before, we also had that one. And one of the highlight, ito yung masasabi ko na yung highlight, na yung pinaka-highlight talaga na kapag extracurricular talaga, aside dun sa museum exploration, is itong nangyayari sa amin na nagkaka-team building kami. Hindi dito sa Mandaluyong, but sa Zambales. Right? As you can see there, we bring our students to Zambales, in just a little amount of money, like I guess that was 150 pesos. You can stay 2 days and 1 night sa Zambales, with with meals na yon, with yun na yun sa hotel accommodation na lahat na, and provided all the activities, nandun na rin yun. Alright? So can you imagine, sa 150 ninyo nakakapag Zambales kayo, transportation ninyo, nakaban kayo, alright? So ang dami nating nilook forward talaga kapag we will be going to the normal na tinatawag natin. Alright? So yan po, mga activities, mapailog man, mapadagat man, or kung ano activities nandun na experience ng mga bata yon. And aside from that one, we also have the outreach program. Ito rin po yung isang mga activities na that was every December, right? Yung mga estudyante namin, pumupunta kami sa iba't ibang schools, and nagtuturo sila ng mga bata, and then nagpapakain sila, nagpapasnacks sila, nagpapamerienda sila, and also not just for yung mga kinder or yung mga prep lang din po, kasi po nagpupunta rin po kami din sa mga fire victims. Yung mga fire victims na yon, pinupuntahan namin yon, and yun, binibigyan namin sila ng kaunting tulong, and that was really every year, mapa fire victims man or mapa yung sa mga preschool or yung mga kinder rin. Ayan, to extend our help, just to show them to our students that we are here, we are willing to help kahit sino pa man po sila. Yun po. All right. So also that one, we also have the skills competition, and I believe also this to discuss more of this one sa at the end part of our webinar, madidiscuss rin po ulit itong skills competition na to, na as you can see din po, diba, we are specializing the tech voc track, right, with under 4 qualifications, the the food and bev, the bartending, the front office, and the housekeeping. So the skills competition here, ito yung, yun nga, magpapatagisan ng galing ang mga estudyante namin. Alright? Magpapatagisan sila ng galing when it comes to serving the customers, attending to the customers' needs. Ayan, kung paano mag-attend ng mga guests, mga clients. Ayan po. Ginagawa rin po yan annually dito sa school para doon namin malaman kung talagang may natututunan yung bata. And also, in line with that, in our school, here in ITCHI po, nabanggit na rin po ata ito ni Ma'am Shams kanina during the ITCHI overview that we are in the international, in line with the international international school or international visitors, right? Na kung saan, I guess, kung yung mga buwan ng wika, mga nutrition month, it's once a year. Itong international visitors namin before, talagang siguro may twice a month, every month po talagang may mga international visitors po kami. And then during their visit po, yung mga estudyante namin po, sila po yung magpe-prepare from assisting or from welcoming the guests dun sa baba ng stairs hanggang sa pag-serve ng food, hanggang sa paghatid nila doon pa uwi doon sa sasakyan nila. Yung mga estudyante po namin dito sa ITCHI ang mag-a-assist sa kanila, ang mag-a-attend sa kanila. So, yun nga, bago pa sila nalabas sa school, they were able to experience how to attend, how to talk, how to assist the customers. At hindi lang po yan mga basa-basang customer or mga visitors kasi nanggagaling pa po yan sa iba't ibang bansa. Like for example, Japan, mga Japanese po talaga ang mostly ang nagbe-visit po sa amin dito sa school. Para saan? Bakit sila nagbe-visit? First and foremost, to check the school facilities. And other than that, they also checking the students kung ano man kung hanggang saan yung competency nila, if they are globally competitive. Yun. Doon nila chine-check, and then kapag may magustuhan nila, that's the time na dadalhin nila or they will be given an opportunity for them na mag-OJT doon sa bansa nila. Alright? Di ba ang ganda ng ganong experience? Alright. And aside from that one, itong career guidance din to, you know what, kung hindi lang po tayo nagkaka-pandemic, siguro po nakikita, itong ginagawa natin ngayon na webinar, it's not supposed to be the webinar kasi magiging face-to-face siya. At yan po yung career guidance na tinatawag natin na you actually meet us or ask us personally. Yung kami po yung nandun sa harap ninyo, introduce our school, what we offer, and so on and so forth. Kaya po yung pumupunta na iba't ibang school para po mabigyan kayo ng kalinawan about ITCHI. Kaya yan po, we also bring the students outside din sa mga iba't ibang school para sila na rin po, makikita rin po sila ng mga estudyante rin po sa kung saan school man kami pupunta. Right? Yung mga career guidance, yun yung mga career guidance na yan. Also, this hotel tour din po, ito yung isa sa mga experience ng previous batch namin na they were able to visit the Okada Hotel. Sino na dito yung mga nakapunta na doon or naka-visit din sa hotel na to, diba? Doon siguro kung sino may naka-attend na doon or nakapunta doon, you will be amazed with the ambience of the hotel. Yan yung mga chandelier nila, lahat yun. Alright, so our students were able to experience that as well. Alright, and then also the sports fest or during our foundation Day. 'Di ba? Ang daming mga activities na nangyayari din po sa amin at ito talaga yung isa sa nilook forward ng mga students, and I know that kasi nung mga iba na nagpunta dito, they were asking, "Ma'am, meron din po ba mga cheer dance, may mga sayawan, may mga kantahan?" Opo, meron din po, alright? So yun po, isa sa mga namin yung sports fest na yan, na nag-cheer dance sila. This was yun na, during before pandemic po, and then may basketball doon sa mga into sports, meron din po. Ayan, and then napapatagisan ng mga talents nila when it comes to sports, when it comes to singing, dancing, and so on. Alright? And then at the end of the day, yun, may mga medals, and then may mga trophies. And aside from that one, yung mga beauty pageant natin dyan, yung mga pageants girls natin dyan, di ba? May mga pageant din po kami dito. May mga search for ITCHI ambassadress natin. Meron tayong mga Mr. and Miss ITCHI. Okay, meron din po yan. Yan, you can actually look for or you can actually see the pictures over there. Yan po, si Miss Lovely and si Eugene. Sila po yung nanalo nung, I guess that was 2019 or 2019. Kasi yan po. They were able to create something magical, something, amazing costumes that made up of recycled materials. Okay. Alright? So, yun po. Isa po yun sa mga activities na ginawa namin before the pandemic. Alright? Okay. And after that one, this also activities na nandyan, DepEd monthly celebration. At ano ba itong mga monthly celebration na to? Ito yung mga Science Month, diba? I mean, Nutrition Month rather, every July, right? July, and then for the August, yun na yung sa buwan ng wika, right? Yung mga dito na kayo nagkakaroon ng sabayang pagbigkas, diba? I know for sure na na-experience niyo rin to. And then, ano pa ba? Yan yung mga nangyayari namin. July, Nutrition Month, nagkakaroon sila ng overall designing of the classroom. Ginagawa nila to into a theme na prefer nila. Kung makikita nyo dyan, may mga pa sila, yung mga pasiman attire, diba? May mga pa-bar attire pa sila, ganyan. And then after July, Nutrition Month, mag-August, syempre, August, yun na yung sa buwan ng wika naman. And then sa buwan ng wika, yun na yung masabayang pagbigkas ninyo, mga tula, yung mga tulang hugot, yan. Okay? And after that one, we also have the Science Month. Yun na yung mga search for ITCHI, Mr. and Miss, Ambassador and Ambassadress, parang ganon. And then after that one, we also have during yung sa December, yung Christmas party. Alright? So, yun nga, nung nagka-face-to-face tayo, may pa-Christmas party tayo, face-to-face, dito kayo sa school. May mga pa-catering kami before. But now, last December, I guess, December 2020, what we did was, of course, hindi wala naman tayong choice kundi to follow yung kung ano man yung kailangan nating i-follow na kung saan nandun yung virtual Christmas party natin. Alright? So, yun yung ginagawa namin. Okay, ayan. Yan po yung mga online classes and activities simula nung nagka-pandemic tayo. Yung mga online caroling, this was during Christmas party, virtual. Alright. And then also in February then, nung Valentine's Day celebration, we also had it last year, virtually nga lang din. Kaya yun nga, nagka-pandemic na lahat-lahat, hindi mawawala yung excitement, hindi mawawala yung mga activities na tulad ng ganyan, kasi alam ko na isa yan sa mga ingredient to make learning fun and engaging, right? Ganon, kasi may iba naman, ano ba yan, puro na lang lesson, wala man lang pa-activity. Hindi, syempre, hindi ko pahuli yan si ITCHI. Mapa face-to-face man or mapa online class man, alright? So, yun po. Why am I telling you all those activities? alam ko naman na virtual lang tayo or ano lang. Parang it's kind of motivation. It's kind of inspiration na at the end of the day, meron pa rin positive side na inaabangan natin. Hindi man ngayon, but then sooner or later, we will go back to the normal that we are expecting. Na yun nga, we got to engage physically dun sa mga ibang tao. Alright? Okay, so yun po. About po dun sa mga maybe you're asking about the requirements, kasi kanina rin po pala, may nagtatanong, may nag-PM about sa okay, nabanggit na rin to, yung mga learning materials ni Ma'am Shams, na lahat po yan free. At hindi na po kayo makakita na ibang school na nag-offer ng free. Si ITCHI lang po talaga. At wala na pong ibang school na magbibigay sa inyo ng 4 qualifications under one track, right? And then, hindi na kailangang pumili, may 4 na kayong qualifications, may 4 na kayong certificates, so saan kayo? So saan pa kayo? Dito na kayo kay ITCHI, right? Kaya sabi nga noon, chance kanina talagang jackpot na talaga kayo, alright? And then for the requirements po, tinatanong ninyo kanina rin po sa mga requirements, these are the following requirements din po. Alright? Yung mga PSA na tinatawag natin. Yung mga PSA natin or NSO, and then your grade 10 report card, yung high school certificate ninyo or yung diploma ninyo, yung good moral character ninyo na certificate din, and then your NCHI and your 2x2 pictures. By the way po, may nagtatanong, ma'am, may nag-PM sa akin kanina or yesterday, I guess, ma'am, wala po kaming NCHI. Hindi po kami nag-take ng NCHI po. Okay lang naman po yun kasi ang alam ko po, especially last school year, wala talagang nagpapa-NCHI yata. Okay lang yun. Okay lang naman kung hindi kayo nakapag-NCHI, alright? Basta po kung ang mahalaga dyan is meron kayong certificate ay birth certificate ninyo, meron kayong grade 10 report card, meron kayong diploma, and meron kayong good moral character. Yun yung importante talaga na maipapasa ninyo, alright? And then, I believe that I already mentioned this with you dun sa GC natin, especially grade 11. Incoming grade 11, that you have to register online. That's the first thing you need to do. You have to register online po dun sa link na I forwarded you last week pa. Okay, aside doon sa link na pinasa ko sa inyo for this webinar, kailangan nyo mag-register doon to reserve your slots. Alright, yun naman yung kailangan nating makuha, your slots. Okay, so yun po yun. Alright, so I guess that's it in my part, Ma'am Ems. And if you have questions, meron pa tayong additional Q&A. Thank you so much, grade 11, incoming grade 11. And thank you for listening. Ma'am Ems.
All right. Thank you so much, Ma'am Jaka, for that wonderful
at wag po kayong mahiya. Tayo-tayo na lang dito. Meron pa po ba kayong additional questions? Or natanong nyo na yung kanina? Pwede nyo pong i-type yung questions. Okay, if ever po, okay, let me read the questions. from Vanessa. Ano yan? Wait lang. Nagahang na naman. If ever po, kailan ang start ng class? Okay, tentative date. Tentative date pa lang po ito ha, Vanessa, and to all senior high school students here will be on September 6, 2021. So, mag-a-advance po tayo ng 1 week sa public school. Ayan. Pero before that, magkakaroon po tayo ng dry run. Mga 3 days dry run po. Yan. Question pa po. So, I think may idea naman siguro kayo about flexible learning modality, right? Question. Dali, magtanong na kayo. Huwag na kayong mahiya.
I think,
May bayad po
Ma'am
naman
Mabel?
yung libro.
Zia.
Wala po. Free po. Yes,
Yeah. I think
Zia.
Ma'am Mabel, there's one si Zia. Yeah.
Okay, go ahead, Zia. Hello,
Okay,
Zia. Nawala si Zia.
Ako po. Narin lang po yung
I am
I
sorry.
think Erica. Si Erica ata, Ma'am. Meron ulit.
Ay, si Erica. Okay, go ahead.
Ma'am, ano ka lang po kasi nakaraan pa po ako nag-enroll. Tapos, ano naman po ako nakapag-enroll ako sa registration, ma'am. Paano po malaman kung ano po kayo, yung tanggap po kayo sa ITCHI?
What do you mean? Na-enroll ka na doon sa school dati ng grade 11? Erica? Can you hear me? Nawala si Erica. Erica, kindly repeat your question. Nawala si Erica. Okay, sige. While waiting to Erica, may tanong pa po ba yung iba?
I think her question is,
Yes, Erica. Nagahang si Erica. If yung question mo, Erica, is...
Oo, hindi ko din po maintindihan kasi paputol po.
Okay, if your question is like this, in-enroll ka ng school before, ng grade 11, and then nag-stop ka, like that. Tapos, and then you're planning to enroll to ITCHI. Ganyan po ba? Kasi Erica, kung nagamit na yung voucher mo dun sa school na pinag-enrollan mo, totally hindi ka na covered ng voucher kasi nagamit na yon. Kung hindi pa at hindi ka nakapag-enroll pa at hindi ka nila na-enroll at hindi nagamit yung voucher mo, covered ka pa.
Mabel?
Yes, ma'am.
Narinig mo po ako?
Yes, ma'am.
Siguro, ang tanong niya yata ni Erica kung paano daw malaman kung tanggap siya.
Okay. Kung taga Okay. So kung lahat ng requirements mo ay maipasa mo, like yung good moral, yung report card, yung NCAI, so makikita naman kasi doon na nakapagtapos ka ng grade 10 ng school year 2020-2021. So totally covered ka ng voucher niyan. Pero kung ikaw ay graduate before ng school year 2019 to 2020, tapos nag-enroll ka, tapos hindi mo natapos, o kaya let's say, na-drop ka, or as in hindi mo totally natapos yung grade 10 mo, ayun, hindi ka talaga na yun, hindi ka na covered talaga ng payout voucher. Pero kung this year ka graduate, don't worry. Free ka po. Free ka po ng voucher. Ayan. Sige. Sino pa may tanong?
Okay.
Okay, may babayaran po ba sa ITCHI? Kung may ganong tanong. So far, wala pong babayaran ngayong school year kasi lahat naman po free. Ang gagawin nyo lang po is mag-attend ng synchronous and asynchronous class. Ayan.
Si Angeline ba may question po?
Yes, Angeline. Go ahead, Angeline.
Ma'am, ask ko lang po kung kapag graduate na po ba na ask ko lang po kung graduate po ng grade 12, pwede pa rin po
Ay, of course! Of course, Angeline. Meron kaming students from Bacolod. Kahit saang parte ka ng Pilipinas, pwede po. Since online naman tayo. Ayan. Kahit saan ka manggagaling. Pwede po. Sa Negros ka ba ngayon, Angeline?
Hindi po, I mean po, kapag graduate ka po ng grade 12, pwede ka pa rin po mag-enroll dyan sa ITCHI.
Grade 12? Graduate ng grade 12?
Apo.
So, after ng grade 12, college. Oh, sorry to inform you, Angeline. Wala kasi kaming college. Senior high school lang po kami.
Okay po.
Opo.
Sana ko po kasi pwede po. Kaya po nag-attend po ako.
Ay, pwede po kayo, sa training. Under po ng TESDA. Ayan po.
Opo, ma'am, yung OJT.
Yes po, pwede po doon. Or yung sa CHO po, Certificate of Hospitality Operations, for 1 year, makukuha nyo pa rin yung 4 na qualification po na yun. Pwede po yun. At pwede nyo pong maggamit yun just in case you're planning to go abroad, ganyan. Pwede nyo pong i-take yung CHO namin. Kung graduate ka ng senior high school. Pero hindi pwede na nag-graduate ka na ng grade 12 dun sa Negros, mag-enroll ka ulit ka na senior high school. Hindi na po pwede po yun. Kasi graduate ka na po. So proceed ka na to college. Or yung mga vocational courses. Ayan. Sige po, may tanong pa po ata.
Okay po, ma'am. Thank you po.
Thank you po sa question. Meron pa po ba? Okay. Ma'am, ask ka lang po. Tapos na po ba yung... Ay, ongoing pa po, Erica. Pwede ka po mag-invite ng classmate mo, yung mga kakilala mo, kahit saang part sila ng Pilipinas. Pwede mong i-invite. Okay, since nabanggit na po siya kanina ni Ma'am Ja, just visit our Facebook page. Andun po yung link. Click nyo lang, meron na po doon. Pwede nyo pong i-register. Tapos tatawagan po namin kayo before end of July or August. Actually, yung enrollment pa rin namin hanggang September pa. Yeah, so don't worry po. So about your requirements, kung hindi pa naman na-release ng school, your report card or your kung ano man yun, it's okay. Pwede naman siya to follow. Yan. So ang importante po, makapag-register po kayo. Ayan, sa chat box po natin, na-send na rin naman po ni Miss Chams yung enrollment link. Yan, pwede niyo po siyang i-forward sa mga previous classmates nyo, yung classmate nyo ng grade 10. So, hindi lang yan po for Mandaluyong only. Okay? Kahit saang parte po yan ng Pilipinas, basta grade 10 at willing po mag-enroll to ITCHI ng senior high school, pwede po kasi meron kaming student din from Bacolod. So, ang ginagawa po namin sa kanya is pinapa-LBC po namin yung module niya, Since online naman tayo, ayan po, let's say, kung meron kaming, like, yung ID niya, o yan, kami po nagpapa-LBC noon para i-forward sa kanya. So don't worry. Kayang-kaya, high technology na po tayo ngayon. Ayan. Sige po. May question pa po ba?
Ma'am, ako po.
Yes.
Diba sabi niyo po, nagpapadala po kayo ng mga modules, ng mga ITCHI-Asia.
Yes.
Tapos po, pag na-receive po namin, kami po magbabayad or kukunin lang po na.
So about po doon sa fee, sa inyo na po yun. Yan. Sa inyo na po yun. Hindi po na po yan covered ng voucher. Hindi na po covered ng school yun. Yung free lang is yung module, yung books. Yan. Yun lang yung free. Pero yung fee na pagta-transfer, magpa-process, sa inyo na po yun. So hindi naman ganun kalaki yung halaga yung like sa Bacolod kasi yung amount lang nasa 120 pesos. Ganun lang po. So hindi naman siya aabot ng 500.
So ano lang sa Marikina?
Ay, Marikina lang po pala. Di mas lapit. Mas malapit po. Sa Bacolod nga yung LBC na pinaprocess na nasa range lang siya ng 120 to 150. Ganyan. So don't worry po, dinideliver namin po yan ahead of time. Kunwari, mag-start na yung third quarter namin ng January. So December pa lang, di-deliver na namin yan. So madali lang naman yung way of communication ngayon. Just, alam mo naman, i-chat nyo na lang si teacher or i-PM na lang kami lahat. Ayan na, andyan na po yung module. Don't worry kasi every events, meron kami dito, send kami ng mga circular letter kung kailan mag-start yung third quarter, kung kailan ang parent-teachers conference, kung merong events. So, updated po lahat kasi meron po kaming circular letter to parents. Of course, para sa inyo din, students. Yan. Sige. Other question pa about senior high school? Sige, kaya ko sagutin yan. Ay, okay. Ito pa po pala. Yung ID, ayan. Yung ID po namin, hindi po yun covered ng voucher. So, yun lang po yung babayaran nyo dito. Yan. ID po. ID, which is nasa 100 pesos lang. Yan. So, the rest, wala na kayong babayaran. Wala na kayo pong babayaran. Okay? Pag meron po kaming mga pag-games dito, meron kaming SSG pan. Ayan, namimigay din kami ng mga pa-cash dito kapag meron kaming mga activities. Okay? Yan. Okay, syempre, yung mga senior high school students, gustong-gusto nila yung uniform. Ayan. So far, gusto man namin kayo magkaroon ng uniform, at least wala namang face-to-face para less gastusin din ng mga parents ninyo. So hindi mo po muna namin i-allow na magsuot kayo or sukatan namin kayo ng uniform. So hintayin muna natin yung face-to-face. So yung maipo-provide lang namin sa inyo, yung free t-shirt, it's yung PE t-shirt namin, yung white t-shirt. Yan. Pero kung meron din kaming lab t-shirt, yun nga lang pong, yun po ang hindi free. If willing po kayo, pwede po kayong bumili. Yan, yung color, yung ITCHI color na t-shirt namin. Yun yung lab t-shirt. Yeah, which is 220 pesos only. Pero yung white t-shirt, free po yun. Ibibigay po namin yun na susuotin po ng mga senior high school students during synchronous class. Yan yung magkakaroon tayo ng online class. Yan. Okay. O baka mayroong magtanong, ma'am, kailan po yung synchronous class po ng senior high school students? So, MWF, same schedule po yan. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Yung asynchronous class, yeah, Tuesday and Thursday. Ayan, unlimited tayo kung kailan nyo gawin yung activity ninyo. Nasa inyo na yan kung how to manage your time para ipasa yung mga assignment ni teacher kapag during asynchronous class. Ayan. Kasi sa public, hindi ako masyadong pero alam ko kasi mas marami silang asynchronous. Tama, more on module. So, dito sa ITCHI, kailangan bang synchronous po talaga? Kailangan may teacher's feedback talaga. Ayan. Kasi mas maganda yung synchronous class kasi kapag may question, kaya masasagot agad ni teacher. Ayan. Okay. Wala nang tanong. Ano pa? So, kapag nagtatanong kayo about voucher, okay, excuse me, kay Angeline, ma'am, excuse me po, ask ko lang po wait. Medyo nagahang po, mabagal lang po yung aking laptop. Okay, let me read the question. Ano po yung ma'am, excuse me po. Ask ko lang po if pag nag-enroll po ba ako for OJT, may bayad po ba? Ay, wala po. Pag dito po, local, wala po yun, don't worry. Ako pa rin po yung magiging work immersion teacher po ninyo. Ako po yung mag-endorse sa inyo sa labas. Wala po kayong babayaran doon. Okay? Yan. May question pa? Okay. What time yung start ng class? Okay. Previous school year, ang start ng class ng grade 11 is 9 a.m. 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Synchronous class po yan yung mag-online po tayo. Ayan. Pero pag asynchronous, na sa inyo na yun eh. Yan. Okay. Okay, paano po mag-enroll po for OJT? Kung under ka ng senior high school, don't worry po, ako po nagpa-process yun. Kayo po ay, pupunta na lang kayo dun sa restaurant o sa hotel. Kasi lahat ng process nun sa akin, yan, sa amin, sa school. Ayan, ang ipoprovide nyo lang is your resume. Tapos kami na yun po coordinate sa mga hotels and restaurants. Don't worry. Madali lang po dito, hindi yung kayo maghahanap ng restaurant or ng hotel para kayo mag-OJT. No, kami po. So, sobrang dali lang ng buhay nyo dito. Ayan, kasi kami na lang mag-endorse. Yan. May another question. Tapos na po ba ang raffle? Tapos na po ba ang pa-raffle, Ma'am Ems?
Yes, ma'am. Siguro after this, that would be the closing remarks, Miss Rene.
Okay. May pahabol na question pa.
May budget pa si James.
Okay, ma'am. Ay, wait lang.
Hello? Okay. So, siguro a little break from hello?
Na question from Realine. Ma'am, pag phase 2, so, ayun nabanggit na, yung nagre-range po yung school uniform, 1,100 to 1,200. So, depende kasi yan, yearly kasi tumataas po sila. So ngayon, di pa namin naitanong kasi nga po, wala pang uniform. Ayan. So, ganun po yung price. Ayan. Okay? Actually, yung books, hindi rin po covered yan ng voucher. Pero, si ITCHI, ipoprovide niya. Pero, lang po siya. Parang, i-rent mo siya. Yan. Pero, ibabalik mo rin po. Yan. Okay? Ma'am, from Vanessa Jane Pangilinan. Ma'am, about po sa immersion, kanino po yung expenses? Wala pong expenses yon. So, yung sa work immersion, yung expenses nyo lang yun, yung pamasahe nyo pag pumapasok na kayo doon sa hotel or sa restaurant. Yan. Yun lang yung expenses nyo. Kasi maghahanap naman kami ng mga restaurant or ng hotel na hindi nagpapabayad. Siyempre, doon namin kayo ibibigay. Doon namin kayo i-endorse. Okay, paano po yung sa ibang bansa? Ayan, paano po sa ibang bansa? So, ibang process po yung sa ibang bansa kasi meron na po kasi yun na mapaprocess kayo ng passport. So, hindi kasi covered yun sa inyo yun. Yes, kailangan nyo, bago namin kayo endorse to Amari o kaya dun sa Bangkok, so kailangan nyo munang matapos yung 4 qualifications na yun. Kasi yun yung kailangan nila, yung 4 MCs. Yan. So, hindi kasi kayo doon, hindi namin kayo doon ma-endorse nang hindi po complete yung 4 qualifications na yun. Kailangan, maipasa natin yung 4 na MC nyo. So, kailangan matapos nyo muna yung senior high school nyo. Yan. About sa mga expenses doon, ang daming, actually, hindi naman ganun kadaming kasi since, internship po yun, yung mga process sa embassy, sa immigration, pero hindi naman ganun kalaki po yun. So, don't worry. Kasi, nandito po si ITCHI para tulungan kayo. Yan. Okay? Kung interested ka talaga, Vanessa, mag-enroll ka na dito sa amin. Kahit pag okay na talaga lahat, kaya ka namin padalhin doon sa Bangkok, Thailand. Madali lang mag-process, so don't worry. Ayan. Okay. May question pa po ba? Time check, 1:20 na. Kumain na po ba lahat ng lunch? Okay. May questions pa po? Huwag kayong mahiyang magtanong. Bira lang to. Mali nyo hindi nyo kayang itanong sa ibang school. Dito nyo kayang itanong. Masasagot namin. Yan. No more? I think wala nang magtatanong, Ma'am Ems. Let's proceed
Ayan.
to the next topic of our webinar.
Okay, so
Magpaparaffle
thank you
pa
so
po ba daw
much.
tayo? May
Yes,
nagtanong.
of course. I forgot na meron pa pala isang raffle. Well, ganyan, sobrang kagiving ni Ichi. Ganyan kagalante si Ichi. Okay? So, hindi lang tayo nagsisettle sa isang paraffle. Marami tayong surprises. And so as well, the school, we offer a lot of surprises. And it is for you to find out. So, di ba? Ano pa iniintay nyo? Tara na! Mag-enroll na! Okay, so now let's move on to our second raffle draw. Wow. Now, may I call on Ma'am MJ again for the second raffle draw. So, Q&A din ata ito. Is this a Q&A? So, Ma'am Ja or Miss Shami, nakapag-ready na po ba? Miss Okay, may bonus question na pala. Oh, hi Miss Chams. Hello, Miss Chami? Hello? Miss Chami? Okay, how about Ma'am Ja? Is Ma'am Ja still here? Ma'am Ja? Miss Miko? So I think the first question will come on me. Okay, so kanina pa tayo nagdi-discuss dito, right? So sabi nga ni Ma'am MJ, ibabalik ko lang yung question ni Ma'am MJ. A bonus question. What is ITCHI stand for? Sino kaya makakasagot niyan? Siyempre, hindi yung mga estudyante natin. Okay. Who would like to answer that bonus question? What does ITCHI stand for? Oh, I think this is a nice question. What is the kasi sinabi ni Miss Chami a while ago that ichi came from a Japanese word. And ano yung ibig sabihin nun in English? Okay? So, who would like to answer that one? You can raise your hand. Vanessa, sino nauna? I cannot see your hands here. Erica. Okay, Erica. So, yung question natin is, since, ulitin ko lang, ichi came from a Japanese word, and what does it mean? Okay. Okay, that's the meaning of ichi. But yung Japanese word niya, which is yung ichi, it means, who would like to steal? Hello? Can you hear? Po? Can you still hear me and see me? Who would love to steal it? Anyone? Okay, I think hindi pa natatawag si okay, I would like to hear Rialyn Francisco. Oh, number one, very good. Ma'am Chams, I would like to hear your validation for that. Is that a correct answer po ba? Miss Chami? Yes, it's correct. Okay, so we have one winner na. Right. Okay, so another question. How about you, Ma'am? MJ? You would like to ask another bonus question po? How about the other people inside? Medyo marami-rami pa. DOT. What does DOT stands for? Oh, John Derek. Good job. Okay, now how about, I think, Miss Shami, are you ready now for the Wheel of Names? Okay. So I'll give the floor to you. So we have two winners ng bonus questions. We have Rialyn Francisco and John Derek. So now let's have the other slots of or other winners pa. Okay, so ready pa ba yung iba? Are you still awake? Or nagugutom na? Mabubusog tayo sa pa-prizes. Alright, so let's start now. Ayan na ang mahiwagang roleta. Woo! Andito pa ba si Alwin? Alwin, are you still here? Alwin? Are you still here, Alvin? Can you open your camera and say hi to everyone? Alvin? Andito pa ba siya? Alvin? Ah, yeah. So make sure na naka-register ha para you can claim the prizes afterwards. Okay, I think let's move on to the next one. Sino kaya ang maswerteng makakakuha ng paraffol? Ang maswerteng winner. Wow, June Rayleigh L. Francisco. So, nandito pa ba siya? I think so. Yes po. Congratulations, Chad Flip! Philip! Chad Philip! Moscow. Si Chad, nandito pa ba siya? Are you still here? Hala, mukhang wala na ata, Miss Chami. Nako, sayang. Ayan na, mukhang marami talaga nag-iintay nung huling-huling-huli. So let's congratulate Zia Angela P. Pregido. Or Zia. Where are you, Zia? Oh, Zia, you're the lucky winner. Okay. Yes, and make sure that you registered through our link. Kasi sayang naman kung hindi kayo naka-register tapos nanalo kayo. Ako, 100 pesos load din. 100 pesos GCash din yan. Okay? All right. So, well, thank you so much, Miss Chami, for giving away that blessing. Okay, sana ayun nang inaabangan talaga ng mga audience natin dito eh. Okay, now so to formally close our webinar today, I would like to call on Mr. Ulysses Campos, our school administrator, for the closing remarks. Sir Yuli.
Hello guys, it's 1:30. All right. Can you hear me? Hello? Yeah, can you hear me? Perfect. That's very good. So my name is Yuli. My full name is Ulysses, right? If you remember the last big typhoon, namesake ko siya, right? So for today's webinar, why be workplace ready? We're just entering high school pa lang, sir, but workplace kagad, right? So what is the importance of 21st century skills? So again, we were delighted to have MJ, our president. Let's give her warm round of applause for graciously spending her time with us to discuss about ano ba ang relevance ng 21st century skills sa mga students na katulad nyo. Right? And I'm sure na you heard different acronyms, mga highfalutin words kanina. So ano ba importance sa inyo ng senior high school ng 21st century skills? Before I start with that one, of course, ano ba ang senior high school? Ano ba kanyang purpose? Is to make sure that high school graduates are equipped for work, entrepreneurship, ability, and of course, higher education. So yung tatlong purpose nun is either you become ready for higher education like college or you become ready for work. So if you choose yung part ng go for work after senior high school, after grade 12, then that comes in ang 21st century skills. At nabanggit nga ni Ja kanina, ni Ma'am Ja kanina, that we are inculcating or involving senior high schools sa aming course because it's important for them, for you, okay, na matutunan ng 21st century skills. For example, skills in communication, right? It's one thing we're really proud of, to make sure that students, when they graduate from us, they can really communicate very well, right? Example, teamwork. As mentioned by Jack kanina, we went to Zambales, okay, for a teamwork. So that's why what we do to make sure our students are ready for the world. ITCHI graduates are ready to face the world. Okay? Of course, I would like also to thank our Team Awesome, okay, for making sure this workshop is possible, this webinar is possible. I would not mention all their names, but definitely they know who they are. And without them, okay, I'd be able to finish this. So an example din ng actually skills in 21st century. Collaboration, teamwork, creativity. Right? So for those who are here, I heard many questions. I think kayo yung mga estudyante namin incoming grade 11 coming September 6, I think, right? And again, I welcome all of you. We're happy to have you here for the next 2 years. And please tell your friends, right, to join us. Okay, so join ITCHI and be awesome just like us. So first, ano bang benefit ng taking textbook track? When we go around doing our regular career talk, face-to-face to different schools, I usually mention this at the end of our career talk. Benefits of enrolling in a textbook livelihood track, which is home economics, right? So definitely if you work in the hotel, anong meron makukuha nyo? Anong meron magandang benefits in a hotel and restaurant, right? So I think Chams will present that. So if you enroll with ITCHI, we're offering textbook track home economics under tourism sector at least about five important benefits that you will get when you enroll. Okay. For number one, Chams, kindly insert all of it na, sabay-sabay na siguro. All right. So if you take a ICT course or an ABM course in accounting or in computers, normally there are of course possible jobs in the future, right? But right now, okay, even though we have pandemic right now, other hotels, local and abroad, are now opening slowly with 50% capacity. So definitely meron tayong trabaho. When we work, we have basic needs, which is of course salary. So yun yung basic needs. If you work for ICT, may salary ka as computer programmer. If you take ABM, like ikaw naging accounting staff, then you have a salary as an accounting staff. But yung other 4 on the list ay only available if you study or take or work in the tourism and hospitality industry. So if you work in a restaurant, number 2, you get tips, right? So if the guests are satisfied with you, we'll make sure that when you graduate, we'll give you tips on how to get tips. All right? Number 3, service charge, right? So again, ano bang service charge? Can I call on someone? For example, ang inyong favorite restaurant is, let's say, Shakey's, right? It's a famous international, okay, pizza chain. So if eat at Shakey's, waiter, then they give you the menu, and you will see on the menu the actual price of the food you ordered, right? After eating and you get the bill, example lang ang bill nyo ay 1,000 pesos, base sa price sa menu, when the bill comes, it becomes now 1,100. May added 100 pesos o 10%. Ang tawag din ay service charge. And who gets this? You. Kayo ni Jessen, ni Vanessa, ni Dayan, right? Ni Zia, whoever works in the restaurant will be able to get an additional money from your salary with extra tips and then a share of your service charge. For example, kung isang araw ay nakabenta kayo ng 10,000 na sales, 10% nun ay 1,000, 11,000, tama? Si 1,000 na yon ay paghati-hatian ng mga staff na naka-duty on that day. So again, only in tech bulk track, only in tourism track, merong possible salary, tips, and of course, service charge. At hindi lang yun. Okay, nawala sa ibang pang free meal or free duty meal. I used to work in a 5-star hotel. Ang aming meals ay actually buffet. Staff meal sa isang hotel na 5-star ay buffet. Meron dalawang klaseng soup, dalawang klaseng rice, 4 or 5 na viand or ulam, and of course, meron pang dessert. Sa ibang trabaho, definitely, walang ganong benefits. Sa ICT, sa ABM, sa UMS, walang ganong benefit when you graduate, but after you graduate. Right? And lastly, free uniform, given yan. Sa hotel na malaki, even free laundry. You'll just use your uniform. When you finish your duty, you return the uniform and then they will launder or they will wash it for you. So again, right? It's awesome, right? Those are the 5 awesome things that you will get if you study textbook track, home economics, okay? And then work in hotel and restaurant. So please join us. And those who already joined us, already registered with us, welcome and be awesome like us. And ITCHI is always fun. I would like to end by giving a game, but definitely have so much games already. I'm sure, okay, when you join us in our school year 2021 to 2022, we'll have more games and, of course, more fun with us. All right? So again, thank you very much for joining us. I hope to see you again on our next webinar series coming soon. Thank you, Mom. Thank you very much. Guys, naka-share na ba po? Hello? All right. Anong number na kayo, guys? At 21 na. Baba ko na ha. Sige po. Hanggang 25, 23 lang to. All right. Sige po.